What's up, guys? Your boy Scion, and what I'm basically going to do is another build today for ArcheAge. Now, this is basically a build that people have asked me in the past, what was I doing, and this build is basically a DPS tanky type of build. But I didn't take any of the shield bashing or the shield blocking in the build. What I actually did is I took as you can see here, the increased health. I took Scream of Pain, inflicts magic damage on 50% and blah 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 blah. It makes things better for you. That's all you really need to know. Protection, Whisper of Life, it's basically like a regen. Scream of Life, actually no, this is Whisper of Life, and Scream of Life, the caster heals himself, 2 inches now, which scales up, of course, levels as your protection levels up, and it takes all your anger or your rage that you have built up, which is good because you won't be using it. So it's basically like a quarter to a half health heal, so to speak. And Hammer of Wrath, which is a knockdown and extremely good as a range, and pretty much par for the course. But I like this skill. It goes together good with these skills right here and these skills right here. Like you can do some pretty sick combos and take people off guard. Like they would think, because technically when you put combat and if you put Rush and Whirlwind together, their combos, they knock down the target. So you already have one knockdown. So let's say if they get away from you somehow, you also have Curse and Blessing, which you can root them. And if that doesn't work, you can wait for the immune to go away and then throw the hammer at them, and they're like, I just got hit with Hammer of Wrath. Like what? And Force Field, which is kind of like a pally bubble. As long as you don't move, it's a pally bubble anyway. And it helps sometimes when you're getting ganked by certain things and people are like maybe high level person just doesn't have a life. And why would you be 50 and just trying to beat up level 32 or something like that? Because that's what my character is right now. So I've actually had this happen before where somebody actually tried to gank me and they didn't win. To be honest with you, I fought him to a standstill and he was level 50. I was level 32. And I know he was probably shocked as all hell. I have pretty good gear for level 32. So he had to have been shocked. Like he just thought he was gonna kill me so fast and everything else. But I fought him to a standstill for probably 30 seconds until he started to try to range me, and then I just slowly backed my way and healed myself a little bit and got to the guard, and the guard shot him and killed him. So I got credit. So I know he had to be pissed. Like, what the hell is going on? Why can't I kill this dude? But this is basically an energizer build, and I use it as an energizer build because I would like to actually farm and just kill mobs and randomly go about my business, and just the easiest and fastest way with less downtime that I can just go about my business and do everything I need to do. Because this game has downtime, because if you don't have a lot of mana regen, yeah, even if you're a melee person, you still don't you still eat a lot of mana in this game. So I wanted to have a build that I could just grind it out no matter what. And guys, I always do the Paladin builds. So this is a Paladin build, and as you can see right here, it's called Retribution Paladin. And people actually, while I was building this the last month, it got 354 views, which I don't even know why, because I never linked it and never said anything about it, but people were actually looking at it. And I think because they put it up, this is the ArcheAge, so I think because it was up there, people were looking or whatever. But it's fine, because I didn't actually do anything down here yet in the description. I didn't talk about it yet, which I'm going to do after this video, so we'll have something. But let's talk about devotion real quick. I have the one heal, which is 1 second. It's okay and good, and I've actually used this in this is a very good build as in PvP one-on-one. You do not die fast at all. Even when somebody overpowers you, you still don't die fast. I have the hot, and this is very key because the 7% of incoming damage is converted into mana. That helps me be a little bit more of a battery when I'm doing my my runs, my DPS, as far as doing the quests and everything. I barely ever have to stop. It's just go 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 go, because who wants to be sitting there all day questing? Seriously. Then you got to drink, then you gotta use a health potion or a mana potion. Nah, after all that, I want a self-sufficient build that says screw all that, I'm gonna do whatever. Then I got God's Blessing for the intelligence and willpower, of course. And I got more willpower right here with devotion, self-knowledge, and then continuous recovery, which is just like a throw-in. Like you don't really have to do this if you don't want to. You can put the point somewhere else, and like maybe if you want to have more range, you can go with the combat pullover, or if you want to just call yourself this is another type of pally bubble. As long as you stand there for a second, say if somebody's trying to gank you, you can do that. Or you can go and like maybe pull out Circle of Spears, which is not really a good range thing to have because it has 2-second cast, and if somebody's already running away from you, pretty much have to like telegraph it a little bit. You can also do break chains, but I went with this because it seemed like the best out of all of them. You can also go with Wrath of the Bear if you feel that you really possibly need more health, and like you really don't need this. It's just like overkill. You can also go with the player permanently. That's overkill too. You don't really need that. So look at base stats. So as you can see right here, what I like about ArcheAge is it basically explains. So you see this is a complete protection. Like you just have that protection right there. And physical attack, as you can see, it's okay in physical attack. So if you have this much protection and that much physical attack, it's pretty good. That means you can do a fair number of damage to somebody, and they're gonna have a little bit of a problem with you. Now, see, strengthening is a pretty good buff build. So so you got an 8 going on right there. So very good balance. And on top of that, I can heal myself and I can heal somebody else if need be. And if you want to go into a dungeon, I've actually healed like the first 3 dungeons, I believe, with this build, which is funny because I was just throw on some some cloth, and I was healing the dungeon fine. Didn't have any problem at all. I had to use like a mana potion or something, but it is what it is. You also have the combos, which I always talked about. Combos are the ish in this game. You really need to do them. If you really know what you're doing, you're gonna do them. So these are all the combos that go on this right now. I am going to be doing a ninja build. The ninja build is going to come later. I'm waiting for their patch 1.2. I want to see what they changed. I kind of already do know what they changed because it's going to be 1.2 based off of what's on the Korean version, and I played the Korean version before, so I don't really know what the difference is because I didn't really see much of difference between the Korean and Russian version. But if there's a difference, so be it. Let's look forward to it. But this is one of the main combos that's crazy, like I was telling you about. What you can do is what I always do. I don't know why it doesn't come in, because this is the combo. When you do rush and then you do whirlwind, it knocks them down. But that's not here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do rush and then whirlwind and then do earthquake, and while they're knocked down and earthquake, and then turn around and then hit them with the hammer again. Like it's gonna be crazy. It's so much damage. Or I could do this. Here we go. I just changed my mind just now. I can do rush. I can do whirlwind. Then I could do triple blow, one and triple blow, and then do bolt of heaven. Now by that time they got up, the immunity is over, so then I can turn around and hit them with the hammer again and knock them down again. Nasty. Come on, you can't tell me that's not nasty. And then you still have the field from earthquake. Now, some people may break out of it or have some type of immunity or something like that, but that's still a lot of damage, and you still have all your defense left, and still, like, you just have so much more left. Then I still have Curse of Blessing, and then I still have, pretty much Triple Blow is still going to be off cooldown, and then Rush is going to be on the way back. So, you pretty much, you got a lot that you can do. And then if I want to, I can throw in, like, the continuous recovery, and then light and darkness, and then you also have flowing life. So this is the build. This is what I use. It's what I've been using in the streams. People have been asking for a long time, and I took a very long time to do this build because I kind of took a break from the game, because I was like, what, I've done 50 in the Russian, I went to 40 in the Korean version, and now I'm like doing it again in the American version. I'm like, oh my god, like, do I really want to do this? Oh, and on top of that, I've been looking at the Chinese version that's all cute. It's like, oh my god, too much ArcheAge. So pretty much that's the build, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next video. Be legendary. Peace. Thanks for watching me, Scion Storm. I do anything and everything MMOs. If you like what you saw here, please like and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and get at me on any social media that you feel. I am on there. Holla at me, be legendary, and I will see you next time.